Blastoise is a simple matchup, but it's a war of attrition that takes quite a significant amount of time. Considering how much HP Blastoise has, I prefer using Eevee to decrease the amount of time it takes to kill Blastoise, but I also think that Sylveon's a pretty good choice because of how much damage Blastoise does. We're going to stick with Eevee for now because Blastoise's walk speed is not really fast enough to do a whole lot against Pillar. Blastoise's field phase, there is some interesting things to cover in it. Like, there's all these different moves like Dragon Pulse and like, you know, the different directions of these moves. Really the only thing that you really should be concerned about though is back A. This is Water Spout. It is plus 4 on block, and that's not really that big of a deal. Because there's not really anything that it can really pressure you with at that range. But it can do this move, forward Y, which goes really far. And if they get you to block this, and then you press anything from like far away, so let's say you're at this distance, and then they do that, then you know you might get hit. And even if you jump, sometimes you can get hit by that. So personally, what I like to do is I just like to stand out of the range because you can whip punch that pretty easily. And just don't really be right next to there. And then jumping Y is a really good move against Blastoise in general. All that stuff with the Dragon Pulse and Water Pulse and all that crap, just level 3 Blast will get you through all that. And then side Y moves you laterally so they can't really keep up with you. All these like water drips on the ground. Like seriously, like that's gonna stop Dragon Pulse. So really, you can just do your basic game plan with level 3 blasting, clear everything on the screen, get close to Blastoise, side Y it, and then a lot of times they're gonna do this. This move is pretty annoying because they can cancel it into the shell stance by pressing R. And this has some follow-ups. There's not like a guaranteed way to stop them for follow-ups. What I like to do is I like to just reflect all of that stuff, because a lot of times it'll just go under you. Or you can block, because if they do this part, that blast, let me see, I think that blast is safe. That blast shell form Y is -4. If they go for shell form A, if they go for another one of these and you do a jump Y, you'll be able to avoid it. It's annoying, they go back into the armor, but you can grab it, but I personally would just try to jump Y over it. And the main thing that they're going to really be trying to do though is if they go for this shell form X. So that is -33 on block. You can go for a homing or anything. You can't throw that. You can, if they go for this and then they try to go for another one, you can grab that. But what they're going to try to do to stop you from doing that is they're going to try to go for this. And that is going to beat your throw, but you can also just block that. I personally prefer to reflect or jump Y away, but blocking is not that bad of an option. Bubble is also pretty annoying, but Psywave Blast is just going to go right through this, so it's not really that important of a move. For a while, go through it, it's not that big of a deal. So basic game plan against Blastoise, same as most of the other characters. Move that thing to the wall, just see if you can avoid the rapid spin, and then level 3 blasting if you make it super easy. Eevee is going to be your go-to because that way you can keep it stuck in pillar. As you saw, probably Blastoise's dash speed is trash. It's really bad. Both backwards and forwards is bad. So it's not going to really be able to get away from pillar very consistently. So you can really just level 2 blast and pillar this thing, and then when you get close up to it, Raw Vortex is pretty nice, but at the same time 6X is really good, because if they woke up with Vortex, if they woke up with Rapid Spin, what you can do is whenever you're close up to Blastoise and use 6X, you can cancel the Vortex as soon as you see that. Pretty sure you can cancel the jump and stuff. Don't you say, yeah, that move is not, it's not a threat. It's not a threat. That's really interesting to know. That it might actually avoid pillar if they do it immediately. So you might want to expand that early, and you'll be able to grab it. Other than that, 6X is probably the most annoying attack that you're going to deal with, at least into a full combo. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. You can even see the health bar anyway. But that's a pretty dangerous move to deal with. They also have this command grab. So in my opinion, what you're going to want to do is really stay out of the range of the command grab. But you can't just 8X it because that thing comes out in like 35 frames. So it's not really fast. Let's see if we can react to command grab versus rapid spin. So really what you want to be doing is you want to be looking for Blastoise's hand. If the hand moves, that's when it's going to grab you. Kind of like Tyke. There you go. So yeah, you can definitely react to it. You just gotta be looking for that hand instead of looking for the whole body, because it ducks either way. But you know, you can react to it if you're looking specifically for that. Yeah, that's something else to know. In neutral, rapid spin is going to go through that. So a lot of times you're going to be wanting to jump just so you can catch a preemptive rapid spin. It'll beat level 3 also. So I think really what you're going to want to do is if you look, you can see it. So this is something to note about Blastoise. In neutral, its options are reactive. So if you see that move, that's when you armor. And if you see the green, that's when you go for the 8X. So practice that in neutral, and I think that'll help you out. So let's see what we can do in a neutral situation. Armor that. We're gonna press that. And then we're gonna armor the rapid spin. Rapid spin. Press that. Let's try again. Armor this. Armor that. Oh, messed up. So that's really how you want to deal with Blastoise in dual phase, because the only way they're going to get through level 2 Blast is if they're using Rapid Spin. And by using Rapid Spin, they're putting you in a position where you can armor them. And then if they're going for that move, then you can crush it on reaction. You just got to go and train more and practice it a lot. Burst mode, I think really it's just the burst attack is annoying, but other than that, like it has some other like weird moves in field phase and no phase. Like I think it's like 5A turns into some others. Yeah, what the heck is that? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of wild, but it's basically the same here. All right, that's how to deal with Blastoise. It's very simple. You basically could just bully this character at all times. React to Rapid Spin and react to the 2A, which are both not very fast moves. 2A is 35 frames, Rapid Spin is also 35 frames, you just have to really be looking. Stay out of the range of the back A, and or get right close up to it, and then you